I know. Oh yeah, you alright? Yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Right. Okay.
Bye bye.
Whether he's moved in with this daughter up there, I don't know.
They said never judge a book by its cover, and it's so
Oh,
true.
very true.
So true. And the thing is, if you see some,
You know, he'd been dead quite a few years then. And he said, everything's all right, don't worry. And from that,
the lad, isn't he?
Pleasure.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Because you've got more sense than money.
Make your pennies go further with the streetwise menu from KFC. A delicious range of snacks, including hot wings, barbecue wraps, mini fillet burger, and much more. All for just 99p.
Well, I came here in 1969 I came here. But when I first came here, it was a far cry because I thought the houses were quite small and there was no sunshine as such as in Grenada. It was quite dark. I felt it was quite a dark place. I really wanted to go back to Grenada because I thought to myself, in Grenada my grandfather had a couple of horses and mules, and he was a blacksmith, so he used to make all these bridles and saddles and stuff like that for the horses. Life there was really, really nice. But when I came here, it took a while to settle. Put some in the middle as well, in the middle one. All right, not too much, don't kill it. Starting your own business, I would say you have to give it a lot of time. Don't afraid to get lots of ideas from lots of other business people and see how you could make your business more profitable or more successful. Good afternoon, Jet Maid. If you do it yourself, the smallest machine is £3.50. Then we've got another one which is £4, another one which is £5, and another one which is £6. So it dries £1 for 10 minutes. But they're very effective dryers, so they are good. When I come to this country, someone would say to me at school, call me, oh, blackie or nigger or something of that nature. But it didn't click, you know, that it was offensive, really. It didn't click on me because I didn't know didn't know what I was talking about. It didn't really click on. My friend said to me, oh, don't take that, you know, go and punch him. You know, I said, for what for? It's only after a while I realized that there are certain words that you just don't say. Well, working with my wife, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Sade, what's it like working with your wife, your husband?
How did you two meet?
Right, I'll just give you a brief run on it. No, because I met Sade for years and years ago, and we used to have a garage, and she used to come there and have a car repaired, and we used to say hello and hi, and that was about it. And as time went by, I went to the local town hall to pay a bill, and then I saw her there, and we started chatting. I said, "Are you still here?" And she goes, "Yes," you know, and she said, "Oh, are you still married?" I said, "Yeah, I'm still married." And you still married? She goes, "Yeah, I'm still married," you know, things like that. And I didn't see her again for another 2 years or 2.5 years. I went back there again because in property that something always go wrong with the poll tax or some tax, and she was in charge of that department. So I went back there and she was taken. I said, "Well, what's happening?" She goes to me, you know, "Can you sort something out for me here, because they keep charging me twice for this particular property." And then she said, "Yes, they have. Sorry about that." And they had to refund some money and all that sort of stuff. And she was divorced and I was divorced. And then I said, "Well, we must go for a drink sometime and have a chat." And she goes, "Yeah, but she never bothered. She never bothered to call me." So I said, "Well, fair enough." And I had to go back there again for another, and I went back there again. I said, what about this date then? And she goes, okay, yeah, we'll go for a meal. So I had to ring her and chase her up about this meal. Then went for a meal, and then, you know, the rest is history, really. Funny stories about customers.
Oh, what about the one that did the repair? She didn't pay. And she
Oh no, we can't put those in. No, you know. But sometimes you've got some people who come in and they have things done, and some people just sometimes don't want to pay. You know, they find an excuse. They find an excuse to say, no, thanks. Well, they're not happy with something, and you say, well, and you say, do you want to do the talking then?
No, you do it.
All right. I thought you might want to, if you want to. Okay, well, you could take a.
Like that.
No, well, no. If you want to talk, then you can. I don't mind.
No, I don't.
Well, it seems as though you want to talk, so I don't mind. She does. She wants to talk, but she just say no. You know.
I'm giving you ideas.
Well, no, you can't give me ideas. You can say all your ideas.
We've got the smart and the. I'm a bit more organised than he is. Yeah.
Wife's a bit mouthy, she said.
I'm a bit more organised than he is. So he thinks that me being organised, I'm bossy, and I am bossy. I can be bossy if I want to work. It's not that.
Very organised and very bossy, very mouthy. That's what she just said, so fair enough. You know, a marriage is more like a light switch, really, when you think about it. One is on and one is off. You know, if they're both on at the same time, you're going to have war, you know, or they're both on at the same time, you're going to have war. So it's like, for instance, if she's not happy about something, I'm always calm. And vice versa. So we try and balance it out. Or sometimes if she's going on about something, you know, I said, okay, yeah, okay, yes. Oh, I'll sort it out, yeah, and carry on. But we do all the dry cleaning, like throwing here. If you wanted your suits to be steamed or your dresses to be steamed out, and yeah, just sometimes you have the dresses and sometimes they've got crimpled up or they're not, you know. Or the suit needs to be steamed down, we can steam it, we can blow dry it, all sorts of stuff, yeah. People don't know. I mean, we've got that machine that does all this spot cleaning.
Oh, right.
So if you've got lots of stains on your, stain removing. Yeah. You didn't know, did you? No one knew. No one knows. Why? Well, I tell you what, it's luckily, I mean, I'm doing this, not because I got to do it to live, because I've got a portfolio of properties in London. So I've got 20 properties. But I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it, you know, and it's something to do, you know what I mean? My biggest fear, well, my biggest fear is, I don't have a fear as such. I just want to make sure that my kids do well in life. I think that's my biggest fear. Not for me, but I think I want to make sure all my kids do very well in life, and they contribute well to society, and they're of good standing in the community, and well mannered and well behaved. That's what I would want to see, you know. But you know, I do my best to educate them the best way I can. And I think that's it. I think once I got health and strength, then everything else is secondary, really.
Ooh. Careful, Sophia. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm singing everything that's on.
It heats up the front and the back of the shirt. It also blows the hot air through the sleeves and through the whole shirt itself. So then, you know, and it just, because this is done by air and heat and steam. It's
So
good.
You used to do it when you was younger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to box when I was younger.
Did you ever enter any competitions?
Well, I used to box for my school, but
Yeah.
I gave it up because it wasn't very good. Look, I was boxing against another school, the boxer there, you know, he just, bang, give me a right hook. I didn't realise that he knocked me out.
He knocked you out?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they took me and put me back in the back of the room, and I was there for about, I don't know how long. But then they said to me, I said, when I came around, so I said to my teacher, I said, it's time for me to, it's my turn next. He goes, no, you've been knocked out. He says, you've been knocked out. So he, you know, but then I thought to myself, I'll give up on boxing. I thought, well, it's not something that is in my interest. Well, you know, I'm interested in it, but if you're not good at it, give up. Well, my view on God is that I believe there's a God. And I believe that what you plant, that you shall eat, you know. And I honestly believe that if you do good things in life, good things come to you, and things come to your children, and, you know, there is a life after death. I believe that. But some people may say to me, oh, you're mad, John, you know, it's not happening. I don't know about this, I really don't know. I mean, that's done, but would it be done to the customer's satisfaction? That's another. Some people are fussy and some people are not fussy. Oh.
And I see how the zip part give way.
Yeah.
You know when you hang up your coat.
Yeah.
And you shut the cupboard door.
And shut the cupboard door, yeah.
It busts up.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You see? Because I never see.
I'll tell you, best I can do it for is £34.
Less.
I said lease.
You 30 now, man.
No, because I tell you what it is. Normally, we do them for £20 each.
All right,
because what it is, you got to go buy the zips as well. Go and buy the zip, come back. You know what I mean? I know it's a you know what I mean. So the cheapest I can do for you is 34, for both of them.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to pay them something.
No. You don't have to pay nothing.
All right. So when you can come today?
What's today? You can come on Wednesday.
All right.
Yeah. Let me take some details. Yeah.
You mentioned that your friend has 2 wives.
There was this Muslim guy who had 3 wives, and I don't think he was working, and he was struggling, and the wives were poor, and they all live in London.
Yeah.
There was a documentary about, Muslim guy. He had, and there was 2 of them. One guy, he was a traveler. He used to go and buy watches and sell. And he had 1 wife, then he had another wife, 2 wives, then he wanted another wife, so he had 3 wives. Amazing, I mean. I mean, would you fancy 2 or 3? What would you like?
Me personally, I'm not gonna be honest. You know, I like the idea of having 1 wife, but if I did have a choice, I'd probably have more than 1. I know that sounds a bit naughty, but
yeah.
because I'm a man of God,
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
If I was a young man looking for a wife, I would go to Asda's or Sainsbury's on a Saturday or Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to a club or a pub or anywhere.
I can relate to that. 'Cause I'm not too keen.
You're not saying nothing, are you? Well, listen, my brother lost his child, his only child, and she was 6 years old. That's about 14 years ago. He had one child, and he lost the child. She went on holiday to Turkey,
Yeah.
and she got caught in a fire and burned and died.
No.
Yeah, and it's his only child.
Yeah.
And he was still devastated.
Yeah.
It devastated the whole family, and we never get over it. You know, it's a terrible, terrible loss.
You know what?
Terrible
That's
loss.
the thing.
Three songs that would be like kind of like the soundtrack of John's life. What songs would it be?
Ray Charles, I Can't Stop Loving You, Amazing Grace, and The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He made me to lie in pastures green. Something like that. But again, you know, these are the three songs I think that would sum me up, I think. You only get out what you put in. You know, anything else doesn't work. You know, it's like saying, oh, I'll wait and see in the next 5 years, maybe I'd become a lawyer. But you have to tread the path. You know, there's no small way about it. You can't say, well, oh, I'll become this, I'll become that, and you're not motivated or driving yourself towards it. You've got to. I mean, that's what life's about. Because the years roll by very, very quickly, very quickly. Before you, I mean, just the other day, as far as I'm concerned, just the other day I was 16, you know, but yeah, here we go, you know.
Boxing on tonight?
I would say there is. I would say there definitely is. So what's happening, mate?
I've got to go shopping with my youngest. What joy.
Oh.
What joy.
What a shame.
Okay, I'll give you a shout later.
Okay then. So you're not gonna dry your clothes then?
I think I'll consider drying them. 10 minutes, you said.
Well, it's up to, I mean, you can't put them on wet, really, can you? Well, I tell you what, it'll rain again. Say if you all spend £1 and try and dry it, well, it wouldn't dry it completely, really, £1. Now you might have to get £2 to dry it.
Yeah.
Which you can't afford at the moment.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can? Oh, well, there you go. You know, not everything I want to do, but I've done most of the things I wanted to do in life. So I don't have an issue. If I go in the morning, I say, well, you know, I had a good life. Very good life. I couldn't complain. I couldn't say, oh, well, you know, that's unfair because I've got an illness. No, that's the nature of life. You know, you would have ailments popping up here and there. You never know when it's going to come. So every day that you're healthy, do the best you possibly can. So you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But there you go. Such is life. You know, such is life, you know. There's a saying, worst things happen at sea. I thank God for the journey that I've had. And at my age now, that I've got no qualms whatsoever. I'm glad he took me this far. I mean, like, there are lots of people who are half my age and haven't done a quarter of what I've done, or an eighth, or a sixth. You know what I mean? So, God's been good to me in my life. So I really haven't got nothing to worry about. And if I die any time now, I would say I hope my kid. Well, you know, I would say I've taught my kids to do good things in life, and I hope that they carry on that path. So anytime he's ready for me, I'm ready to go. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to die now, but at the same time again, you know, I would say I've had a wonderful journey.
No, it's not. Well, okay, right, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah, done.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Right, okay.
Bye-bye.
power tools, you know, it's allotments and that. And then I've changed into this. But people are much more condescending because I work with my hands.
Right.
People look down.
British Army.
Yeah.
I don't care who knows.
Yeah.
But when I said that to my sister, she said, well, you're lucky. She said, I've never seen my dad.
Right, didn't he? Alright, see you soon. Okay.